Hello. I had an AM PM error, so I'm going to go ahead over to YouTube really quickly and help people to find me here at 10 a.m., not 10 p.m. So give me a quick second. Sorry for the dead air. I saw a few people waiting for me over there, so I need to find you and bring you back. So, oh, doggone it. Sorry. Sorry, everybody. Hi, Daniel. You found me. Just letting everybody know to find this live stream. Okay. A couple of you have found me. Let's hope the others have found me too. If you happen to want to be of help, you can go over there and tell people to come on over to the proper live stream here. Thank you. I just put a post there too, so hopefully people will find us. Oh, good. You got my new notification. Thank you. Oh, gosh. Yeah, I set that yesterday without paying attention to the AM PM error. So thank you, Daniel. And Alex H. Good to see you. Eleanor. Lynn LeClaire. You found me as you sat down to drink your coffee. Good. I'm drinking my smoothie. Yes. Oh, I just got my notification too. Annie Bear, thank you. You've found me. So let's see. Yeah. Please see other live stream. Open. No. All right. Nothing like starting off a Saturday morning with a little bit of confusion. How's everybody? I will, Daniel. Thank you. I'll do a little bit more with that as well. So, something on my desk just cut my hand. That's weird. There's a little piece of metal sticking up. Weird. Eleanor, Susan McDonald. Hello. All right. So let's see if there's anybody else waiting over there. I do see 3 people still there. So, well, they'll find us. They'll find us, right? So, tired and stressed, Nivra. I'm sorry. I kind of feel that way too. I don't know. I slept well, but my problem is I went to bed way too late, like 12:30, 1 in the morning. I am a bit of a night owl, but my problem with that is that I've reached an age where I can no longer sleep in the morning. So I'm kind of cheating myself out of valuable sleep. So I really do try. I'll make a health tip about that too, because good sleep is really important and many of us don't get it. Yes, Annie Bear, tonight is the solar eclipse. Yes, the new moon solar eclipse. By definition, solar eclipses happen on the new moon, and it is at the 29th degree of Virgo, which is the critical degree, right? Big doings, big doings. Yeah. Enrique, 3 a.m. is my normal sleep hour. Right, you go to sleep or you wake up at that time? Oh, Enrique. Yeah, I created a new live stream because I had the wrong time. It was notifying people to come in at 10 p.m. and I will not be here. Oh my gosh. So you go to sleep at 3 a.m.? Do you just have trouble falling asleep? Okay. Well, here I am chit-chatting. I just want to say to anyone who is watching, hello, welcome to the Saturday Morning Club. Do you like that name? I dubbed it that last weekend because I like it. I think it's good. We have a nice group of people. And today is the day, first of all, introductions. I'm Kelly, aka the Mystic Next Door. And you will find all kinds of various and sundry content on my channel. And today is the day that we do our personal reading. So you can put in your personal questions and we'll do a quick little mini reading. I can't say we're going to get into super detail, but love to see if we can help you out a little bit. Has anybody also seen my the first couple of episodes of my healing journey videos that I'm doing? Yeah. Yes, I just started those and I plan to do them fairly frequently. I won't say every day. Yes. Okay. I see a couple questions, so I am going to star them. Please put them in now if you are, if you have a question. Excuse me. And I will be sipping away on it's a protein shake. I'll tell you what I put into it. I try to get a lot of protein in the morning because sometimes it dwindles as the day goes on. So this is it's actually not non-fat. It's regular Greek yogurt. I'm not a really big fan of the non-fat movement. Greek yogurt, protein powder, collagen, hemp seeds, really good for omega-3s, a vegetarian version. And what else? Oh, I put a little peanut butter in there and I just put a little small scoop of wild blueberries. And what else? I put a bunch of stuff in there. In the end, my goal is to get about 30 grams of protein in my breakfast meal. So the more protein we can get in early, it also helps to sort of curb glucose spikes. I will talk about it in my healing videos. So, oh, you wake up? Do you wake up all night, Nivra? Oh, okay. Annie Bear says they just canceled their Disney subscription. Yeah, that's just tragic. It's really tragic. You know, we've been talking about this for a while. It's as if the overreach and the extremism has to get this bad for people to snap out of their the orange fever dream. Should we put it that way? Yeah. Okay, take Mr. Beeks out for a run. Good idea. Annie Bear also says, I charged my copper dowsing rods yesterday in the sun on the ground. Smart idea. I'm going to put mine out tonight too. So we have that new moon solar eclipse. And on the new moon, I just want to let everybody know, this is when I like to write out my intentions for the next month. Because we have a solar eclipse with this one, we want to set our intentions for really up to the next 6 months. Big changes, right? So I'm going to write my intentions, take them out in the yard, have a little ceremony, read them out loud, and I burn them. Send them up to universe. Okay. Just saw the first episode of what? Oh, I got your question, Naivra. What is this first episode we're talking about? Got your question, Annie Bear. Oh, I see. My first episode. Sorry. I'm having a blonde moment. Yeah, that was the first episode. I'm going to do something a little bit more that helps with a lot of things. That you'll see that today. Hi, Barbara. Oh, you got some powdered collagen. Yes, good. Very good. I also put, I forgot, I've also gotten, oh gosh, it'll come to me. I can't remember the name. It's another supplement creatine. That's really, really good for helping us to build muscle and to, it's got many, many benefits. So I add that too. It's flavorless. Daniel calls him Titler. Yes, Lynn LeGlaire. The firing of Kimmel is a sharp turning point. Haha. I get your joke. I think you were making a little pun. But First Amendment is so clear about freedom of speech. Yes, this is crossing the line. And we're seeing a lot of people on the conservative side of the aisle kind of call foul now too, right? So very interesting that this is, I mean, it's just, I feel like every day is kind of another little testing of the bounds and the limits, what we will put up with, what we'll tolerate. And it's just indicative of the times that we're in. Okay. All right, so I have a few questions here. It looks like we have 15 in the room. Welcome, everybody. If you're new here and you haven't done so, please hit the like and the subscribe. It would really help me. I am inching at a snail's pace toward 1,000 subscribers. So here we are. But it would be very helpful. Thank you so much. And I'm not sure I'm going to pronounce this correctly. Aditi? Hello. How are you? Okay, so I just have a few questions. I have only 5 questions, and we will go ahead and get started as people join us this morning. I hope they're not too confused by my 10 p.m. notification, unfortunately, but I deleted that and I changed it to this one. Hopefully they'll come on over. All right, we're going to start with Ellen R. Thank you so much, Ellen. Good to see you. Oh, Ellen, you're so good. You know, I do a little astrology on Sundays. I'll tell you why it's taking so long. My opinion. I'm in a pattern of Saturn, which is restriction, slowing things down, stopping, doing it the right way, opposing the transiting Uranus, which is about change and making, breakthroughs and blah, blah, blah. And so, and I feel this in my body. I feel like I am slowing myself down kind of intentionally because I want to do it the right way. That's my stellium in Virgo. And Virgo wants to do everything the right way, perfection and blah, 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 which I don't know if that's really my personality, but whatever. It's slowing me down. So, Andrea, I have your question too. All right, Ellen. Without further ado, I got let's see, Andrea and Aditi, I got you as well. Can Spirit tell me the best place for me to move next year? My choices are between New York, Europe, or somewhere else. You've changed your tune, and I understand why. All right, I'm going to just tune in for a second and just see where my mind's eye takes me. Okay. It's interesting. I could see you. I just sort of see I could see you going to Europe actually. Where? Hold on a second. It feels northern or maybe the British Isles. Um, but I don't see you staying long. Perhaps even you go there and you stay for a little bit and really try to, live like the people do for a bit. But it feels very um, transitory. It feels brief, and so I feel like there's a possibility you could try it, but I don't feel like you do like a permanent test. It's almost like an extended vacation to see how you feel. Here's the hard part about what I'm seeing about the world right now. Um, oh, you have dual citizenship. Where? Um, what I'm seeing, what's hard about Europe right now, and this is not my psychic mind. This is my what I know is so many places around the world right now are just having some struggles as well. Maybe not as bad as what we have. Ireland is what I was thinking, Ellen. That's good. Um, Ireland is apparently their population is decreasing, and so they might. I think it might be easier to move there, especially if you have dual citizenship. But I feel like I don't see you staying. I'm just going to say that again. Like if you do, you might do like an extended vacation, or maybe spend 6 months or a year, and then as things improve on this side of the Atlantic, um, if you know what I mean, you might wind up coming back. And I do see you. I see you, in the general region of where you are, ultimately. Oh yes, it is a member of the EU. Yep. I think you should go and travel around though. I think you're going to get a really nice feel for that. So I can't really tell you where you'll settle because you don't feel fully settled for a while. That's really what I want to say here. I'm just getting a chill when I say that. I just gotta my head tingles. That's my chill. Okay, Eleanor. We all feel that way. Can we all come? If we're in the US. Okay, Nivra. Would love to know how this eclipse will impact my marriage and finances. I'm gonna pull some cards for you, Nivra, and see what it says. And hi, God King Tony Clifton. Hi, Ness. Of course you can ask a question. No, it's not too late. I don't have anywhere to be today. In fact, I'm going to drag my feet because I'm going to clean the garage and go to the bank and things like that. Yeah. Okay. Nivra. For Nivra. Eclipse, marriage. I don't know. I hate to say it. Like right now, it still feels restricted to me. Yeah. Okay. Good. Okay. So if this is a timeline, it's a good one. If this is, kind of present and out into the future, Hi, Maureen. Then this is good. I mean, right now, this is that restriction I'm feeling. So Four of Pentacles speaks of kind of holding on, just gripping, holding on, day by day. This can speak about finances, but it's also physical as well. So just kind of, it feels a little white knuckling it, right? Just kind of holding on for dear life a little bit. But things start to move as we get out a little bit. I kind of feel like maybe we're into October or November, and the Knight of Rods is a pretty fast moving card. So things like pick up speed, and then look at this. By the end of the year, early into the next year, perhaps, we have the Magician card. This is making things happen, magic, right? So Nivra, again, I talked about this earlier. This is a very, very powerful time for manifesting, guys. And I think that we all need to really kind of, I recommend highly putting your dreams and your goals down on paper, whatever it may be. And I personally take them outside under the moonlight, so it is a new moon. Solar eclipses are new moons, even though we won't see it in most of the world. It's going to be kind of over Antarctica, southern tip of New Zealand. I take those, I write it down, and I just sort of I repeat it again when I go outside, and I burn it. I send it up. So I hope that's helpful for you. I think, I mean, if you couldn't tell, we are living in some wild times. Ness, I have a quick little question. Did a package come for you yet? Something should be coming to you soon. Had a great reading with Ness. If anybody wants a really good detailed astrological reading, please contact her. You want to put your email in, Ness? Okay. All right. Who's up next? Annie Bear. Will this new fill-in opportunity be great for me? Did I get that right? Annie Bear, will this new fill-in opportunity be great for you? Hi, Lucy. Hi, Craig. Okay. And hi, Gina, of course. I got your questions too. All right. I'm going to see here. Oh, yes. Yes. Whoa. We get the Ace of Swords. This is a big yes, followed by the Emperor. That's the boss, right? That's really owning it and taking control. And the Fool. So a new beginning, the very first step of a new beginning. So wow, 100%. Okay, Ness. Yeah, I feel like it should be arriving any day. Okay, so very good. Let us know what you're doing, Annie Bear. Okay, Barbara. And anybody else, it's not too late to put your questions in. Yes, I did, Barbara. Look, it's on the screen. Question. I recently had feathers show up in 3 unusual places. Were they from my guides? If so, do they have a message for me? I'm getting the impression, Barbara, that they're from a man, somebody, a loved one who's passed before you, who is perhaps father energy, or this could be, it almost feels like somebody who's not that much older than you. So a brother or a former partner or a partner, or somebody who's, or a cousin, somebody who's kind of on your level age-wise. And I feel like, okay, Let me just see what those messages are about. To me, it just sort of what I'm getting from this person is it just feels like it's kind of like a reminder that they're there, like almost like a very friendly hello of like it feels very uplifting and hi and we're here and just keep going kind of thing. Nothing profound, Barbara, but profound in the sense that it could be just truly somebody who loves you, loved you in the past, is in your life still, even though they're on the other side, and it's just kind of I also feel like it's a little uplifting too, like things are just heavy and and they're just giving you a little nudge like, "Oh, we're still here. Don't worry about that." And there's more than meets the eye is really if there's a profound message, that's what I think it is. There's more than meets the eye that we're shielded from here on earth. Little sip of my oh yeah. I forgot there's a little blueberry in there too. The little flecks. I think I may have said that. Okay. Well, thank you, Barbara. And Alex, we're going to move on to you. It's a great message. I just love it. It just feels almost playful. Yeah, the feathers. All right, Alex. Do you see any new beginnings unfolding for me soon? New friends, new love, new hobbies. Hoping for something fulfilling soon. Okay. I'm going to pull some cards for you as well, Alex. What the sense that they're giving me, though, is that you need to. Right now, you're sitting in a place that's feeling hurt and feeling some sadness and some loss and so forth. And really, if we can try to release some of that really grief energy a little bit, we're going to start to see opportunities come forward. Okay. Okay. Yeah. That's what I want to say about that, because I feel like the opportunities are all around you. You're just sort of not able to see them right this moment. Yep. There it is. Okay. Yes. There are some new opportunities coming for you. And Barbara, that is so cool. If it landed on your lap. Boy, they're just really trying to get your attention. Okay. Here we are, Alex. This is the card of the moon card is like hidden. This is deep emotions. This is anxiety and worry and it's a little bit of stress. And this feels like the energy that I was just saying that they want you to try to do whatever you can to lift some of this and not I mean, to be fair, it sort of feels like kind of obsessive thoughts in one direction, in a negative direction. And they want you to really kind of step out of that a little bit. You get 3 major arcana here, Alex. They really want to get your attention too. Speaking of feathers, the Hierophant. The Hierophant here says, look to your higher power. Look to sometimes this is about order and structure, but in this case, I feel like this is looking to mentors, to leaders, to doctors. You may need some, a little bit of like talk therapy or something to help you sort of see things in a different lens. So this is where we're, these two things want to tell me that we may need some help getting out of the groove right now. You're doing better at releasing. That's great. But look at this. You get the World card. The 3rd major arcana in this spread is the World card, Alex. And this is saying to me that things are about to change. Like you're doing the work and it's going to change. As soon as you know, the things come into our view that maybe we're always there, but the perspective has to change, right? I'm sitting in a moment of sadness. Ness, by the way, you could talk about some of the work that you've done if you want, but maybe I won't share that. But there's some really profound work that Ness has done that really helped change her worldview too. And I think it's totally changed your life, hasn't it? Fajitas for breakfast. Anyway, Alex, I'm so happy that you're starting to do the work, because it's really important that even the bad things that happen in our lives, we have to remember, are here to present opportunities for you to grow. So, while we all wish you well, we know that you're going to pull through this and you're going to do great. Gina's doing shadow work to grow. Yeah. Okay, and Ness is explaining, she said she did psychedelics and it changed her life. Okay, so this is really kind of an emerging new therapy opportunity for people. It doesn't mean you need to go to, Peru and do a 2-week ayahuasca retreat for $10,000. You could even find somebody locally who can really help you. Okay. Aditi. I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing that wrong. Welcome. And if anybody new is here, please join us in the chat. Come pop in and say hello. I don't bite, neither do any of these lovely people. Okay. Aditi, will I pass in all subjects in my semester 1 exams? Really stressed for subjects like SQL, statistics, and accounts. Oh, yeah, that sounds, those sound intense. Ness says, I did psychedelic with a trained therapist. Yep. Oh, good. Okay, Alex. Good. All right, Aditi, let's see what's going to go on for you. I'm going to pull the cards. By the way, I'm using my Morgan Greer cards today, the good old Morgan Greer. Oh, we had a card jump out of the deck, so I'm going to take it, Aditi. Queen of Rods, determined. This says you are doing everything you can. You're going to make it happen. She also carries this sunflower, which denotes success. It's the sun. So you're going to do this. You're going to your hard work is going to pay off. But, I just also feel like, of course, we all go through moments of stress, but I feel like we have to stop projecting ourselves out into the future. This is another healing journey video I'm going to do. Our anxiety comes from the what if worries. What if I fail? What if I blah, blah, blah. And when you do that, when you focus on that, you're setting up the possibility for that reality. And so we just really want to sit in this moment now. You're going to say, I'm doing everything I can to make this happen. And the very worst thing that could possibly ever happen is you fail a class. That might be like death to you. But it's really not. It's just saying, oh, I might need to do that again. But I don't think that's going to happen. That was a really good card that you got. Really worried about the subject of SQL, statistics, and accounts. Will I pass them? Yep, that's what it says. These, I'm not going to ask specifically. You got the determined card, the beautiful Queen of Wands, who is determined. And she sets her sights and she is successful. I think you're going to be fine. Andrea. Hey, Andrea. Have you been here before? Are you here? Nice to see you. What is that, a baby hippo? Very cute. Yes. You got this, Aditi, don't worry. Andrea says, I would like to know if you see a good, stable man coming towards me in love for a long-term romantic relationship. Okay, Andrea. Am I seeing a baby hippo? What is that image I'm looking at? It's so cute. Thanks for joining us, Andrea. All right. Let's see. A man. So I'm kind of feeling, I don't know what this energy is. It feels like there's a shift in your patterns or something as in another couple of months, like toward October, even November. Maybe it's where you go, places you maybe groups you join, something like that. And it feels as if this puts you in the position now to start interacting with new people, bringing new people into your life. I'm going to pull 3 cards too. Aha. Yes. Okay. So I like this for you too. It looks like it's been a long, hard road, and we've got some past stuff to release. Okay. This is the 5 of Swords, speaks of difficulties, and maybe somebody did something wrong, and you're really kind of sitting in that energy. You have to release that energy. It's just like what we were talking about with Aditi. We need to project the reality that we want to see and not sit in the loss and the pain. And but the next card that we get is nice, Andrea. The 6 of Swords speaks about leaving troubled water behind for better environments, right? And so this is that shift I was just saying. I feel like you're about to go through. This is about, again, maybe this is the theme of the day. This is about doing the shadow work. This is about doing the shadow work. We have to look at ourselves and what maybe the patterns that haven't worked for us. But this looks like you are doing it, and in order to put yourself into this situation, this beautiful 10 of Cups energy. Okay, this is the happy family card. You might meet the love of your life and start a new family eventually. But this is all the happiness and joy. And this is an opportunity for love when we see this. Hi, Ethereal Moonlight and Ms. Sherlock. Got your question. Thank you. Andrea, I feel like I've been working on turning away from all the past failed relationships and hurts. I know they weren't meant to last. Yeah. And don't carry around the baggage of the old relationships, and don't beat yourself up. Like if somebody told you something about yourself in a hurtful way, we don't have to carry that around, right? Got your question, Ethereal and Lynn LeGlaire. Lynn, I like your question. You're funny. Okay, Craig Dixon. Craig Dixon's coming to my neck of the woods next week. Okay. Does Clara have a last-minute request before we leave for Denver? I did pick up the sweet stuff she liked. A Whitman sampler. Is there anything else? Okay. Nope. Oh, I bet you've done this. I felt like she was saying something like, check the oil and kick the tires. She's just saying, get the car ready, tune up the car for your road trip, and it'll all be good. I feel like she's saying it in a tongue-in-cheek way, though. Like, not she knows that you already do that kind of thing. Okay. That's funny. All right, moving on to God King Tony Clifton. You also get an eclipse reading. Oh, yes, of course. Okay. What's your sign, Tony? Do you want to share that too? Because people who are in the Pisces Virgo axis are probably going to be the most impacted by this, but it's very close. It's so close to the edge of of Libra at the 0 degree of Libra. So if you're in a cardinal sign, you may be impacted by this as well. Ness, share. Okay. Cardinal signs are, let's see, Libra, Cancer, Capricorn, and Aries. There you go. Aries, Sun, and Cancer, Moon, both cardinal. Okay. So you will feel this too, I think. Gina says with King in his name, my guess is Leo. Maybe you have a Leo rising. Okay. Oh, nice. Woo! I'm going to guess that money or something is coming in fast. Maybe I want to say maybe leaving like a trip or a vacation. I don't know why. So excuse me, I need to sip. So here it is, waiting for your ship to come in. This is often seen as an overseas card, right? So, maybe you've been planning on something for a while, and finally that you're going to start to see the beginnings of this coming true. Here's the alignment card. The 8 of Wands speaks about things coming in fast. They're all in alignment. Suddenly, something breaks loose and it comes on in, and then you get this beautiful 9 of Pentacles. So she's the card. She's sort of like the Queen of Pentacles. She sits in the lap of luxury. She's grounded. She can enjoy her life and the results of her life's work, and just be very, very grounded. But this, I don't know why, I just sort of feel like with this and with this card, you could be considering some travel or something of that nature, right? Or maybe in the near future, you just start maybe traveling the world a little bit more, or exploring things of that nature. Craig says, come to think of it, the tires were a bit low. So Ness is sharing a little bit more about that, about this eclipse energy. This is for everyone. Oh, I'm getting a chill. Okay, so listen up, guys. Woo, big one. My head is all tingled. Virgo will feel it most. People who have planet placements near the 1st degree of cardinal signs, Aries, Cancer, Libra, Capricorn, will feel it more. My son is 7 Libra, but I don't think that's close enough. So, but anyway, yeah, those of you who have, look on your charts if you know, you can pull a birth chart just about anywhere. I like astro-seek.com. And so the Virgo Pisces axis really speaks to healing energy. It sits in that axis of healing old wounds and kind of like physical and spiritual, those aspects, right, Ness? Correct me if I'm wrong. Okay, God King, Tony Clifton, get planning. Get planning, because that 3 of Wands is a card of planning. Okay, Ness, do I see you working on a writing project this year or early next year? Trying to balance it with astrology. Well, first of all, the first thing that they're showing me is if you see it, then the answer is yes. If you can envision it, the answer is yes. Yes, physical and spiritual. There we go. I don't need to pull any more cards. The Sun. That's one of the biggest yeses we get in the deck. Okay, so this is beautiful. It is saying, put that ball into motion. I feel like you're kind of just in planning phases and outlines and thoughts about how to structure now, but I do feel like it's coming. Early next year. Yeah. and have a life. Okay. What's a life? Come on. That's a lot to ask. No, I think if anybody can do it, you, Ness, you are um, you work fast. I notice you're very quick about things. I take forever. I have to cogitate over things. You sort of think it and do it. So that's great. Oh, Gina Halleck, hello. Is there a time? May I have, oh, if there's time, may I have a message from the guides? Thank you so much. Okay. Gina, I feel like the guides are like trying to sort of lift your chin, kind of chin up kind of energy, because it feels like this energy that we're living in this world is very heavy right now, and you are such an empath that it's weighing on you. So they're really just trying to say, it's that energy of, chin up. This too shall pass. We are moving forward. And so this is really important to say too for all of us, is that recognize that the times are changing. The world is changing. And we can and this is necessarily for you, Gina. I think you go with the flow, but many people don't like change because it scares them. It brings fear. And if we can kind of release and allow a little bit more, it's going to feel a heck of a lot better. And I know it's really hard when we see our fellow man being mistreated and all the things, but we have to recognize that everything's happening for a reason. Okay, I hope that's helpful, Gina. And I think you know this, but there we go. Okay. I feel like I'm missing some messages here. Yes, you're trying to manifest faster, Ness. You're a quick manifester. Annie Bear is a Libra sun with Aquarius rising and Cancer moon. I'm similar. So you have 2 air signs, and I think we're sitting right now, Ness, help me out, in an air grand trine. So you may feel this a little bit more potently as well too. Grand trines are smooth and things flow a little bit better. And so since you have Libra and Aquarius, which are air signs, that's going to be more helpful. And then your Cancer is a water sign. I am a Libra sun, Cancer rising. So we're sisters from another mister. Okay, Ness is a manifestor generator from Human Design. I don't know much about that, but it's interesting. Yes, Ness is phenomenal. Oh, okay. I will get your question, Enrique. I just took it again. Yes. Okay, I got you. All right. And question, I got you too, Daniel. Yeah, and for those of you who went to my other feed and then got kicked out, and I thank you for dealing with my mayhem this morning. Okay, may I have a general reading, please, for Lucy Luckich? How are you, Lucy? Okay. I'm sorry, but I'm just loving these cards this morning. I feel like they're really talking, so we're going to the cards for the general reading for Lucy. Oh, you got 2 knights. Are you thinking of moving, perhaps, Lucy? Or something related to home and family here? Okay, milestones. You got 2 knight cards. You got the Knight of Swords, which this guy shows he's a little bloody. um, and so, yeah, sorry, Maureen. I had a little complication with my AM PM notifications. Knight of Swords is impulsive, maybe a little aggressive energy, right? But it's fast. It's really fast. But the Knight of Cups comes in and sort of smooths over that energy. It speaks about offers, maybe an offer of love. Lucy, are you in a marriage or are you looking for a marriage? Because this could be a good sign for you, for your relationships, right? This is a really nice, beautiful, harmonious, stable energy, bringing stability into your marriage, into your home. But if we're looking at a move, this could perhaps denote changing homes. So I hope that's helpful for you. I feel like this is more about just maybe some, not seeing eye to eye with the hubby or the partner, but then things, it feels almost like a kiss and makeup kind of card, kind of reading. Okay, nice. Oh, okay, Annie Bear, your husband is Cancer Sun, Libra Moon. He has all the feelings. All right, Lucy, thank you so much. Maureen D'Amico, how are you? Okay. Maureen, may I have a message from my guides? Of course. Oh, you've got jumpers. Oh, you got too many jumpers. I'm going to put some of these back, but one popped out face up, and we're going to use that one. And then we'll pull two more. Oh, yeah. All right. I'll just pull a couple more for you. Oh, they're so jumpy with you, Maureen. What? Big changes coming your way. Okay. So look at this. The Death card. Don't take this literally. Death card talks about transformation. This is Pluto energy. This is like needing to clear the decks to make way for new things. Yes, really nice. And it says here, excuse me, that you have some decisions to make, Maureen, right? The Two of Swords speaks of, and look, we have the new moon in there too. There's that eclipse energy. Yes, this eclipse. So Two of Swords speaks about having to make some decisions, kind of get off the fence about something that you've been thinking about. And on this this Page of Pentacles talks about manifesting new things, right? And I said that this eclipse energy, this new moon eclipse energy, is an ideal time to manifest. Okay, manifest what you want for your life, Maureen. All right. Hi, Gary for Grace. Gotcha. You guys are making me hungry. You're talking about tacos and fajitas, and I've just got my little old protein shake over here. Oh, gosh. Okay. Who are we moving on to here? Ms. Sherlock. Nice to see you. All right. Annie Bear's going to do more work in the garden today. Are you cleaning your garden up? I have some things that just need to be removed. Okay, Ms. Sherlock. Please ask my guide, Ike. Will new glasses help improve reading or freeway signs? I'm getting the impression, Ms. Sherlock, that you might have trouble with like nighttime vision. So, the question, I'm going to use my dowsing rods. I don't know about that. Like, will the glasses help improve reading the signs on the freeway? Okay, so Ms. Sherlock, will new glasses help? Well, we're asking. Let's first ask, is Ike here and ready to answer some questions for Ms. Sherlock? There's a yes. Okay. Ms. Sherlock, or Ike, will Ms. Sherlock's new glasses help improve reading for the freeway signs? This is a no. Is there not really? It's kind of like a not really. Is there something, is this related to night vision? Yes. Is there something that can be done to help correct her vision, a device? This is a no. I'm sorry. Okay. Is there other procedures that can help? Yes. Miss Sherlock, I am also sort of in, I don't know your age or whatever, but maybe cataract surgery might be useful. It's supposedly very, painless and quick. So maybe look into that as well. I am not a doctor, so please talk to your optometrist. Good luck to you. And that is annoying, isn't it? Casey, eye exercises. I'm not familiar with those. Okay. All right. Ethereal Moonlight. May I get a message from my brother Sam Beth? Okay. It's giving me kind of like that energy of siblings, poking and prodding each other a little bit. But I feel like he's almost like trying to tickle you, like make you laugh or something like that. Like, kind of tickle your funny bone, so to speak. I'm getting a reference to your new channel that you've created. Not so new. Check out Ethereal Moonlight's channel. Did my first aura cleansing last night. Nice. Feel like he's referencing something about your family, and particularly, I don't know why I'm seeing your father. Is your father crossed over, or is he here? I feel like he's here, and it feels like it's like check in with them, or check in with the family. He's here. Yeah, it's like check in with them. Be a little bit more, engaged or something like that. He's drawing my attention to your dad to just, spend a little more time. And I feel, yes, he just wants you to send a message of love. And he also kind of wants you to let your dad know if your dad is still mourning his loss, and I'm sure he is because he's his child, that just let him know he's alive. He's as alive as he ever was. He looks happy. He does. Thank you. All right. Thank you. Okay, Lynn LeClaire. This is the funniest question I've seen today. Will I ever be able to clean out my garage and house? 5 people and a hoarder son and a husband, a total pack rat. Do you mean SON, son? Okay. Sorry, I made my smoothie a little too thick for that straw. Okay. I heard if you want to. It's almost like you've got some a mental or emotional block to your garage. By the way, I have the same problem. We clean up our garage and it seems to get recluttered like in it feels like days. I think it would be very cathartic for you in many ways. Like it feels to me like it would be almost how do we put it? Almost like therapeutic for you to clean up your garage, to go through some things and get rid of some stuff. Also, does your son live with you, Lynn? I kind of feel like you might want to, if he doesn't live with you, you may want to give him an ultimatum, like, all right, you've got, you know, 2 weeks to get all of these things out. Oh, let me see. And your house. Yeah, too. I feel like this is all about house and garage, right? But it's like I'm getting this sort of like tough love energy. Yeah. So you have a hoarder son and a pack rat for a husband. Oh my goodness. 2 words, storage unit. Now, I don't know if that's a good solution though, because you know we can hold on to things for so long that just we'll never use again. Um, and I don't like the energy of that stuff. It feels to me like we need we hold on to things because maybe they had some value at some point, but they don't anymore if we're really being honest with ourselves. So um, I think you're gonna have a little battle on your hands, but you, I mean, I think you should do it if you can. I think you might need to stand firm with some of your people, Lynn. You might need to draw the line. And Craig says his garage is cleaner than his house. Oh, funny. Our garage, like I said, and it's partly because of my summer camp business. It'll be meticulous, usually because my husband cleans it up. And then summer camps end and all the stuff comes back into the garage. But it's pretty organized now. It's just there's a lot of stuff in it. I We're really close to being able to get a car back into it. Okay, got your question, Enrique. Thank you. And thank you so much for hanging in here. We just have a few more questions. And Enrique, I believe my question was lost with the other feed. Yes, I'm so sorry. I had a PM. I had 10 PM there, so I switched the feed so nobody got a notification later. Um, oh my God. No onions in your fajitas or tacos, Craig Dixon? No. Onions are essential. Oh, I see for Clara. All right, I believe my question was lost on the other feed. General impressions for you from you and or my mom. Okay. Um, for you. All right. It feels like you've got a lot of stuff coming up around like family, like, you know, activities, or maybe I don't know if you're getting together. Maybe this is referring to the holidays that are coming up, but it feels like you're centered around family activity with, you know, your sister and your I don't know if you have nieces and nephews and brother-in-law and all kinds of feels like parties kind of or getting together for dinner, things like that. From your mom, it's just kind of saying to me, it feels like she just loves seeing that you guys continue to carry on those family traditions and the um, you know, and stay close and carry the same values that you did when she was still living. And something here about something she used to cook, or like, I don't know if you guys still cook something that she used to cook. I'm hearing a word that I don't really I know that this is a dish, and I'm hearing the word menudo. Does your family cook menudo? I've never made it before, and I don't really know much about it, but why would she make me think of that, Enrique? Did she used to make menudo? Is this something that you're like a family tradition? She's mentioning that. So I think she likes that you guys still make it or likes what you guys are doing with that. Uh, she feels like she had a pretty good menudo. All right. Everybody's making me hungry. Minestra. Just food, and we loved it. I see. Okay. All right. Well, very good. There's your message. A lot of food messages today. It's good. And mole. Yes. I want to make my own mole one day. I know it's very complicated. All right, Daniel. Nice to see you. I met Daniel this week over Zoom. It's really nice. The question is, if you have time, do my guides have any news for me lately? Oh, today. You're drawing me outside, like they really want you to get outside and go for a walk or get in the sunshine. I don't know if you're close to a beach or something, but they're just sort of like talking about nature and the outdoors, like really good. Don't sit inside and doom scroll. I'm guilty. Yes. What else? This kind of ties into what we talked about this week. They want you to. I keep seeing you like walking on the sand or on the grass barefoot, right? Grounding, and healing. Okay. I hope that's helpful, Daniel. And this is the last question I have starred today, and then where I'm going to go, and I guess I'm going to go to the bank and clean my garage. Okay. All right. Oh, you're out right now working on your fence. Okay, good, Daniel. Nice. Yeah. Is it hot there? All right, Gary for Grace. Any message from my guide? I'm going to pull 3 cards for you, Daniel, or Gary. We're getting some similar cards here, guys. We're in a big time of change, and I feel when I feel like I'm moving in the right direction, my guides I get the sense that I'm like being pushed forward in my chair or while I'm standing, and I'm getting that sensation right now, Gary, for Grace. So your guides are saying too. This is saying move forward, or you're on the right path. Do it, whatever that is. So here's let me show you. I just talked about some changes. You get the 3 of Cups, the World card, endings and beginnings, and the Death card, endings and beginnings, right? Transitions. Okay. And this is a celebration card with the 3 of Cups. So it speaks about really kind of, this is about coming together with others. So you may actually be in a real transition in your social life, or just something about your work, your collaborations, your getting together is going to be changing, like fundamentally changing for you. Wow. We've had a lot of major arcana cards, guys, and it just aligns perfectly with this solar eclipse that we're going to have tonight, this new moon solar eclipse. So yeah. All right, guys. Well, listen, I'm dashing to Annie Bear. Thank you all for joining me. I really do appreciate it. If you get a quick moment, leave me a comment after the live stream and hit that thumbs up for me. It does help the channel. And thank you so much. Bye-bye.